everybody, my name is Natalia Willette from LCO Law. I am a real estate and estate planning attorney here in the state of Florida, and our number is 813-480-2106. Our website is www.lcolawfl.com. We have a great and easy to use contact form there. So today I wanted to talk about DIY estate planning. There are so many types of programs out there that purport to make it easy for families to complete their estate planning documents. And there's generally kind of a big sense of DIY out there in the community, but I wanted to talk to you about some of the reasons why DIY might actually not be the best way to approach estate planning, and why it can be even more time consuming and more stressful than having a professional do it for you. So for example, systems like LegalZoom, they have you gather your information, put in a bunch of different data about your family, and then it auto-populates standard forms. The thing is, these websites don't really explain the type of people that should be named, for example, as personal representatives in your estate. Or they might not explain guardianship provisions. They might not explain or differentiate between a legal guardian for your children and a financial guardian of the money that would be going to your children until they reach a reasonable age. It might also limit your options in being able to assign funds to your children. So let's say, for example, standard programs, okay, once they reach the age of adulthood, they get money, but we all know 18-year-olds are not really adults. Like, they're legally adults, but they don't often have the capacity, the training, the understanding, and the maturity to manage coming into money. And so that's one of the limitations in the DIY system. The other thing is that these programs are created and tailored with language that is often described as legalese in our system. So it's a whole nother language. It's almost as if I went out there to create my own software program system as a programmer, but not being a programmer, it's just not in my expertise. So when it comes to DIY, take a look, see if you find comfort with it. It doesn't mean that it's not the right system for you, but it is something that you should consider, that perhaps you are not going to understand the language. You are going to have limitations as to the type of documents that are produced from this, because they're not personally tailored to you. And of course, as time changes, legal updates come up, the system's not going to tell you, oh, by the way, this just happened in the courts. This should be worded this way. Your homestead might be at risk if you put it in this way or that way. So DIY, not something I recommend for estate planning, but if you are in a bind and you can't find an attorney to prepare something like a healthcare surrogate document or power of attorney quickly for you, then, go ahead, DIY, and then have an attorney revise those documents as soon as the emergency is cleared. Our number is 813-480-2106. We take a look at all of those documents. We let you know, we're very honest. Hey, this is actually a quite well prepared one, or hey, this is lacking, let's fix it up. But we take the time to make sure that it actually does what you wanted it to do, and it protects you and your family. All right, everybody, good luck out there.